You're watching CNBC On Demand.
History and sold it for a reported $100 million.
Business is personal.
It's legally binding.
Everything's good in the beginning until things go sideways.
The next thing you know, OJ.
Business to keep growing as people get back out into the real world.
You have a particularly difficult.
Free and final decisions need to be made.
Done. Love
Want
it.
to do that?
Love it.
Okay.
They come to Money Court. Only 3% of businesses use home equity as capital to keep their businesses operating. $1 million doll business dominated by brands like Barbie, American Girl, and LOL Dolls.
Everything in his life is, well, what if and what about and what happens if?
Because we just don't know what the unknowns are.
Debt, you want to go right back in?
Correct. I would like to take a mortgage out on my home, a home equity loan, very small. $25 years, so we bought the house right around the same time.
Wow.
Okay, but tell us more about the business.
I will. their history, their culture, carry on their family traditions. As you know, it is lost today.
And you make it, what does it cost and what do you sell it
Right
for?
now, it costs $15 to make. When I ordered 2,000 dolls, it was
The question, you're saying you want to do more models, so that's going to...
right.
But that's expansion, and that's going to be challenging.
Life, I'm almost ready to retire. And do I need to take out a $100,000 loan?
Are you profitable? Do you make money?
Yes.
You're supporting the family, you're supporting Marguerite, you're supporting the dog.
Yes, but Marguerite seems aggravated. There's just a sense of frustration and aggravation that was long. So
We're partners on it, of course.
right, but is he supporting you in the business? Because you acted like I'm the only one, as if he's...
Something out to you and to Marco as well. This is in the plush toy category, okay? And there's
Together.
now, Marguerite, why are you such a risk taker? What do you do or what did you do to make you so crazy this way?
You only had $100,000, but it wasn't going to put you into debt. But if you had $100,000, you could do anything with it. You could go... on reels. These are challenging models. I just don't know where the money is. But it wasn't going to put you into debt. Would you give her the money if you had it?
Yes.
Where you start just
Well, I need that.
scaring him.
Bigger than that, I need a marketing company.
Okay.
And I've seen one that
Date.
2000.
No kidding.
Can we see the
Sure.
product?
Absolutely.
And
Get it.
I love that. You're a great salesperson.
Thank you.
What is she saying?
She said,
Hello, Destiny. You know I
Sell it yourself in the mall. That's the worst case.
Worst
because,
case.
you know, clearly,
Have you there telling me the story about grandma. So you have to be selling on television or selling.
why don't you step out because we're going to consider this case.
sure, thank you.
Yeah, but 100K in the context of their finances is not going to make her husband. Spend the dough on the dolls. It's going to be $5 times 1,000 times 5 SKUs.
It's going to cost her $25,000 for the
and it's too late. She's going to order and wait 4 months. I think she's got to prove this thing out in 12 months. That's Welcome back. We have discussed your situation and we have a verdict to render.
Are the marketer of this company. So you need to free yourself up to be able to do that more, and you're an octopus, and I get that.
Back to 50. Then you go look for real investors because you've proven out a concept. You do not borrow on the house again. Way, if you prove sales, many wholesalers will actually back you with factoring. In other words,
Thank you for the opportunity.
Of course.
may the dolls be with you.
Yep.
Good luck to
There
both
we go.
of you.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Yeah, but it's crazy. He's right, too. Prove it. Go sell the dolls.
I know, and she was dreaming. We just saved her life.
I'm one of the co-founders of Pepper. Our business provides virtual culinary experiences.
Alexia Merlot, and I'm here because we need to figure out whether quickly. We have little to no clients signing up for public classes.
Right now, our service
food and the food business. What do you think of all this?
It is a really great experience to be linked up with the
living across country from each other and want to get it together but can't, and private events and
invested for 55,000.
All in 55,000, and
Yeah.
that's split across 3 of you. Ugh. And the shopping for it and the logistics of organizing that stuff into packages.
a lot of that is done.
The biggest thing, all the cheater brands came copying Blue Apron, and then people were doing with the food already cooked. So
All of our classes that we offer, and can come on and join any of the classes month over month.
What's $25 a month, and you have to send me a box of food every day. Wait, let me.
labor-intensive, salary-based business.
Let me ask you about the other aspect of this. I was in an perishable. I mean, I can't think of a more nightmarish business that you're trying to grow here. I'm really not liking this idea.
can be saved.
I'm really not liking this idea, big time. I'm trying to find a reason to... Ten online businesses fail for one singular reason. They're unable to acquire customers below the lifetime value. To this earlier, there's a cost of maintaining a dying business. It's your time. The most
And it was literally $50,000. I was in the hole, and that was the most money in the world to me. I had no money. I was broke. This case has to be thrown out of court. He's a chef, and I do think he'll be successful. And by failing at
So someone's going to write off $40,000, you're going to write off $15,000, and you're going to stop doing this.
this.
World.
Well, they're dying in court today.
Well, this is a really bad idea. It deserves to die. I mean, the whole point is it's a...
On the wrong road, you're not on the road to success.
We hate it.
All right, you killed it.
I want to kill it again.
I do see the light at the end of the tunnel.
I only see red tape until you burn out all your capital.
Supporting figures to it was kind of a letdown.
It's just a really fun thing that brings people together. It's building a community.
50-50 partners. You're going to do that again?
Over 1,000 homes flipped this past year. The average gross profit made was $67,000.
It's slow and steady. That makes no sense to me.
Bradley, an aspiring millionaire, wants to grow the business quickly.
$1,000 deal on the table. It's a 5-bedroom, 3-bathroom house that has an after repair value.
Ready?
Yes, we have about $1.5 million in debt.
That's a lot of money.
With 7 properties, yeah.
How many investors do you have? Times.
We've been in business for 2 years. Our most recent flip was a property that we sellers present us deals, and essentially an investor will approach us and say, hey, I want in on this deal.
Work.
So our criteria puts us in a range where we can determine what our
After repair value.
Well, we're stretching ourselves thin because we have other projects that we are managing.
It is. The cost of debt is getting more expensive as rates
Exactly.
go up. Is that what you're nervous about?
Yes.
When you take a loan out, what The partnership is Claudio's getting concerned about the inventory days stretching. You haven't sold that. Thirty, 40% corrections here. So that's what you're sensitive to. You have to respect. You can buy this thing for $330,000?
Yes, correct.
And how much are you going to have to borrow to do?
In a market that's been so good in Florida?
Because the property needs work. It needs a roof.
Time the market.
Right.
That's
Most
impossible.
definitely. I told Claudio, I said, hey, listen, the inevitable will.
Bradley negotiated without me.
Ooh.
And then next thing you know, the investor pulled out and we lost money in escrow.
Bradley, what happened? So you also didn't listen to your partner, your 50-50 partners. You're going to do that again?
I absolutely will not. I learned my lesson.
A real estate global advisor for One Sotheby's.
So what do you think about the market right now? Are we at a turning point as a market? You find out that it's got other issues.
They may not meet code. It might need an entire electrical repaneling. Good luck, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
I love the fact that she endorsed just the model and the location.
While you're doing this, like, is there a way to temper you that you're like, if we do this one, then I'll take a break?
You agree that we will not take on any more risks till we've cleared the inventory. Would you then accept this risk?
Your hustle because you're not going to grow
No, but
without that.
there's got to be a balance here, and the balance is this.
Air is slowing down a little bit. You're meeting in the middle, and you're settling out of court. The best possible scenario for us.
It's risk they were taking really got on Claudio's nerves.
Not just that, the behavioral patterns had